Welcome back, tool fans. Tonight, we've got 15 new tool announcements from DeWalt, Milwaukee, Ridgid, Metabo HPT, and more.
Plus, we've got big news from Ego, head-to-heads, tool reviews, and a platinum tool deal that's going to go so fast.
Those stories and more coming up next on The Tool Show.
Welcome back, tool fans. I'm Sarah, that's Rob, and we have 15 new tools announced from several of our favorite tool manufacturers, and we're going to get started with news from DeWalt. The Yellow Giant has just introduced two new sealed head ratchets, the 20-volt max XR 3/8" and half-inch, the DCF 510, as well as an extreme 12-volt max 1/4" and 3/8", the DCF 500. These ratchets cater to automotive, electrical, mechanical, and maintenance professionals. With an innovative sealed head design and robust tool housing, they offer protection against oils and automotive solvents, making them versatile for various industries. The ratchets come with an interchangeable anvil design, enabling quick switching between square drives, and the Extreme model includes a 1/4" quick change hex as well. Their low-profile head ensures accessibility in tight workspaces, and both include a variable speed trigger with a forward-reverse switch. Other features include a trigger lock to prevent accidental activation and an onboard LED work light for illuminating dark areas. The 20-volt max XR 3/8" and half-inch sealed head ratchet is available now as a bare tool, and a kitted version with a power stack battery is available for pre-order. The Extreme 12-volt max will be available bare or in a kit starting late July.
Moving on to Ridgid, who announced new 18-volt subcompact brushless right-angle impact wrenches. This is the Ridgid 18-volt subcompact brushless 4-mode 3/8" right-angle impact wrench, the R8720B. They say it's the most compact in its class, but delivers best-in-class power with up to 250 foot-pounds of breakaway torque. It has 3 speeds in an auto tightening mode. And of course, since this guy is perfect for dark engine bays, it includes an LED light. There's a half-inch anvil version as well. Both tools are available now for $199 bare, and while you're picking one up, be sure to grab the protective boot for another $40 while you're at it.
Metabo HPT surprises with a couple of new 18-volt multi-volt lighting solutions, starting with this. That is the Metabo HPT 18-volt multi-volt cordless 1050 lumen LED handheld spotlight. It works with any 18-volt or 1836 multi-volt battery and lasts up to 38.5 hours on low and 12.5 hours on high using an 8 amp hour battery. It's IP55 rated and offers 4 different light modes, including low, medium, high, and strobe, for those job site lunch break raves, and can be switched between flood and spotlight modes as well. It's available now for $79 bare. Metabo HPT also launched this, the 18-volt multi-volt cordless 4000 lumen LED tripod sight light. It will run up to 16.8 hours on low and 4 hours on high with that same 8 amp hour battery. It spreads out 66 LED lights into 3 rotatable panels that adjust up to 230 degrees horizontally and 215 degrees vertically, perfect for getting that light where you need it. It can be set to 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, or 4,000 lumens. The tower can adjust from 39 inches to 84 inches tall, and it folds up and sports a large carrying handle, making it easy to get to the job site. The new tower light is available today for $199 bare.
As it turns out, Ryobi wasn't done making new tools. Crazy, right?
No kidding.
This is the all-new Ryobi 1800-watt portable battery power station. It boasts 3,000 starting watts and 1,800 running, making this a decent solution to even corded tool users on the job site. It has pure sine wave technology, so it's safe to use with sensitive electronics like cell phones and laptops. But of course, a TV or refrigerator won't complain either. Unlike Ryobi's other inverters powered by their tool batteries, this one has a permanent battery built in, specifically a 1,094 watt-hour capacity battery that can keep a full-size refrigerator running for 10 hours or a 55-inch LED TV for up to 8. It has 3 120-volt outlets, 4 USB-A, 2 USB-C as well. It also supports pass-through charging, which means it can charge all your devices while it charges itself, which is actually a pretty rare feature. It also can be connected to another inverter in parallel to double your capacity. It can be controlled and monitored remotely by Ryobi's Gen Control app and has a bright LCD display that gives you battery status, load level, and runtime remaining. The new Ryobi 1800-watt portable battery power station will be available in July for $11.99. But Ryobi didn't stop there. They also launched a new 18-volt 1 Plus HP Swift Clean mid-size spot cleaner. You didn't hear that wrong. There's an HP in that name, which normally means we're looking at a job site tool. But this time they're just suggesting that thanks to its powerful brushless motors, advanced electronics, and high-performance batteries, this thing is supposed to have 4 times more suction than other vacs that suck less. It'll come with a 7-inch wide path nozzle, a brush insert, a rubber insert, and a crevice tool. It has a 4-foot hose that can literally clean itself. This new spot cleaner won't be available until September, at which time you'll be able to grab it bare for $169 or $219 in a kit with a 4 amp hour high-performance battery.
Klein just announced a new, more affordable thermal imager, and I want one. That is the TI-270 rechargeable thermal imager. It has over 10,000 pixels to help you troubleshoot hot and cold spots. It can easily capture, store, and share images thanks to its built-in Wi-Fi capability. You can set high and low temperature alarms ranging from -4 to 752 degrees Fahrenheit, which is -20 to 400 degrees Celsius for the rest of the world. It has 3 color palettes to choose from, a rechargeable lithium-ion battery, and it can safely be dropped up to 6.6 feet. 6.7 feet? You're on your own, bud. The new Klein rechargeable thermal imager with Wi-Fi is available now for $399.
Shockingly, not everyone buys the most expensive drill Milwaukee makes, and Milwaukee knows this. So this week they launched 4 new compact drills that leave the fuel badge at the door and a few extra bucks in your pocket. First up, we have the new 3601 M18 compact brushless half-inch drill and the 3602 hammer drill. Each one boasts 550 inch-pounds of torque and an RPM range of 0 to 1700. And at only 5.7 inches, the drill is very, very compact, which is nearly an inch shorter than the model it's replacing. The new hammer drill is only 0.1 inches longer at 5.8. So they're small and powerful, and the drill will start at only $139, with the hammer coming in at only $10 more. Then there's the 2 new impacts, the 3650 M18 compact brushless 1/4-inch hex impact driver and the 3692, which is the same tool but with 3 speeds if that's how you prefer to manage your power. Both have the same 1,700 inch-pounds of torque, up to 3,600 RPM and 4,900 IPM. These guys are small, coming in at only 4.4 inches long and 2.1 inches wide. And they weigh only 1.7 pounds without a battery. To put that in perspective, the biggest M18 battery, the 12 amp hour, weighs in at exactly double that, 3.4 pounds. So I don't recommend that you use a 12 amp hour battery with it. The 3650 will cost $139 bare, while the 3651 3-speed will be $149. All 4 of the new drills should arrive around August. Milwaukee also announced some new diamond core bits, the Diamond Ultra Wet core bits, engineered with thin kerf laser welded segments to provide the fastest drilling and maximum runtime in reinforced concrete applications, and the Diamond Premium Wet core bits, which offer exceptional drilling life and speed in cured concrete with hard aggregate and medium steel reinforcement. The Diamond Ultra Wet adds a 10, 12, and 14-inch version, and the Diamond Premium Wet gets a new 7-inch and 9-inch option. They're all going to be available in July.
Some surprising news came out of EGO this week as they announced a new partnership with John Deere. Specifically, they announced that this fall, John Deere will start carrying the full line of EGO mowers, blowers, trimmers, edgers, chainsaws, and snowblowers in their dealerships. You'll still find the #1 rated EGO brand in your local Lowe's, Ace Hardware, and authorized dealers like Ohio Power Tool. But the most interesting part of the press release was this line here. Chervon and John Deere will collaborate on future product development. Chervon, of course, is the parent company of EGO. And this is really interesting news. John Deere recently launched their very first battery-powered residential zero-turn mower, the Z370R Electric, which can tackle up to 2 acres on a single charge and features a 42-inch axle-deep mower deck, all for $6,399. That's right in the middle of EGO Z6 territory. We reached out to EGO to see if we could get more information on this collaboration potential. They confirmed that they were not involved with the development of the Z370R and wouldn't confirm exactly how this cooperative product development would work, but they sure seemed excited about it. And historically, if EGO is excited about something, you should be too. For now, we'll just have to wait and see. The EGO line of mowers and tools should show up at your John Deere dealers this fall.
How about some tool show and tell? This week I have the new Skill PowerCore 20 brushless 20-volt half-inch mid-torque impact wrench, the same one that we saw featured on the Torque Test channel just 2 weeks ago. Now, the story in their video was really centered around this. This is the new Flex half-inch mid-torque impact wrench, the FX1451. But let me tell you why I wanted to show you the Skill instead. When put next to each other, it's pretty obvious that the Flex is way smaller. It's lighter too. As TTC pointed out, this Skill is big. And of course, it's heavy. But in their testing, they revealed that these guys match power almost blow for blow. They're both fast and incredibly powerful. But the differences isn't only in the size, it's the price. The Flex is $199 bare. The Skill, $129. That's 35% cheaper for the same performance. The catch? The size, of course. But here's my point. The Flex is a pro tool. That means it's intended to be put to work all day long. The Skill? Well, it's for guys like me who want to wrench on their own cars and maybe change their own tires. And I'm not going to use this thing every single day, hours on end. So that extra weight simply won't be an issue for me. That, of course, is the catch that we all find ourselves in whenever we wander into a tool store. If I want to save money with a DIY brand, what do I really have to give up? And in this case, it's not the power or the capabilities, it's just a little extra weight. And TTC proved it, and I thought that was worth sharing.
Speaking of TTC, let's move on to our favorite tool videos of the week, starting with the torque testing trio themselves. This week they got a hold of a $1,000 drill from Snap-on and a Bosch that gave itself the title World's Strongest Drill without even asking TTC if it was true. Don't worry, they test it.
Todd, continuing to test every single thing his commenters ask for, took on lawnmower blade sharpeners and somehow found nearly 14 minutes worth of content to talk about. Honestly, not surprised.
Tools Tested continued his deep dive into installation drivers, this time adding a German import that Milwaukee doesn't even sell in the States. Why do they get such cool black Milwaukee boxes over there? That's not fair.
I don't know. Tim Johnson has the Milwaukee M12 brushless pruning shears that were introduced at Pipeline last year. And let me tell you from experience, if you think you don't need one of these, you're wrong. Tim can explain why.
Doc from Last Best Tool is monitoring the moisture in a multitude of materials with the Klein ET140 this week, and honestly, I didn't know I needed to add one of these to my workbench. What a handy little tool to have.
Yeah, actually, that's why the barrel table I built, later on my kids referred to as a potato chip table.
Oh, because of the moisture in the wood.
Yep. Taylor got to test out his new Father's Day gifts. He has the new subcompact kit from Ridgid. Must be nice. My daughter literally went to our basement, dug through our Milwaukee stuff, and gave me a stubby impact wrench she found.
Yes, she did. Clever girl. And last of all, it's time for a little ASMR tool therapy. Naturally, that means we're headed to Tool Test. This week he is showing off the Makita HP 332D 12-volt cordless hammer drill, and it is music to my ears. Why can't all tool testing videos be like this?
Because I like the sound of Tim Johnson's voice, that's why.
Okay, I mean, I do too. But right now it's time for our Platinum Tool Deal. This week, Ohio Power Tool announced that they're now carrying Weehaw.
Weehaw! Too much?
Way too much. Anyways, OPT is now selling Weehaw, so this week our Platinum Tool Deal is $50 off a $100 purchase of any in-stock Weehaw tools.
This is going to be a very popular deal, so we don't expect it to last longer than even a few minutes. Weehaw has a really strong following, and up to half off is ridiculous.
Plus, OPT is already running some specials on Weehaw to celebrate this launch, and our code stacks with those deals.
Now remember, the code will only work for the first 25 people to use it, so you have to be very, very fast. Are you ready? The code you need is TS87320. Good luck, guys.
I want to thank Skill, Spider, and Blockladder for continuing to support our show and our community of tool fans. Guys, we could not do this without you.
Now, we hope that all of you find time this weekend to gather with loved ones and celebrate our nation's birthday with some healthy political discussions.
Or not that. You could maybe just share some good food and some fireworks.
Or political discussions.
No, don't do that. Don't listen to him. We'll see you guys next week. That is terrible advice.
Oh, so fun.